What it do, people? You know what it is, and you know what it sounds like. NBA, picking with Pop. Let's go. Winner, chicken dinner, money line clicking. Those who do it daily, 101. Crew for grade, got the fire bash lit up. Hit the bad line in the air, throwing signals. Winner, chicken dinner, money line clicking. Those who do it daily, 101. Crew for grade, got the fire bash lit up. Hit the bad line in the air, throwing signals. 1,000 on the table, 100,000 in the bank account. Trying to get rich. Who else in the building trying to break the house? What it do, people? Welcome back to another edition of NBA Picking with Pop. I am your host, Popovich, and as you can see, we not in our regularly scheduled program setup. We on the road, job retreat, got a little minutes, and it's getting late, and I didn't go live on the video because just like that, I got coworkers playing 2K in the next room, shit going on. I may have to edit some stuff out that don't need to be there. I don't want to get nobody in trouble. But y'all know how we do. Quick recap. Yesterday's games was 8 games on the slate, and we did bad. I ain't gonna lie. Yesterday was a horrible day, and I know that should be sounding redundant. But yesterday, 8 games on the slate. 9 games on the slate. We went 2-7, which was horrible. We gave out Milwaukee as a lock. They won, but they didn't cover. Giannis hit the last shot. Houston, they won, but they didn't cover. Memphis, they won, but they didn't cover. Memphis was underdogs at home. Detroit Pistons spanked them, and kind of should have seen that one coming. Ja Morant coming off the suspension, not really seeming happy on some Jimmy Butler shit, y'all. I'm not happy. I woke up. I'm not happy. And so they was keeping it close for a little minute. Then they got spanked. We was right about the Lakers. Had them as a lock, but then when they said Luka wasn't going to play and the spread shot up to 8.5, then we changed our mind. And that should have been the given factor to make them a lock. You know, once they take the stars out, these teams are still winning. If y'all haven't got put on to that, then you're going to learn today. The other game was Miami. Miami on the back-to-back at the LA Clippers, and the Clippers lost outright, and they was a 10.5 point favorite. Anyway, with that being said, our current record is in total, we 39-64, so we're doing bad. And as far as the locks, not from Yonkers, we are 16-24, and the play of the day, we 4-10. I like to just be transparent. I'm not asking y'all for no money. I'm not charging y'all when we do good or when we do bad. I didn't mention it yesterday, but the day before, JaY Briggs, he went 8-0 on that Monday. 8-0. Oh no, Sunday went 8-0. Yesterday 1-8. See how it goes? So can't get too high, can't get too low. And I did better than him yesterday by 1 game. So that's our record. With that being said, let's get to today's games. First game up, we got the Milwaukee Bucks out on the road at Toronto. Toronto giving 3.5. And this is a rematch game. We've seen this game, I think, the second or third game of the season at Toronto. You know what I mean? The whole, got Toronto, got their own country. And the Bucks went in there and they won. Let me see what they won by, just so I could be accurate with, what I'm doing. Bucks went into Toronto on the Bucks went into Toronto in the second game of the season. And they beat them 122-116. Giannis is on an injury report. Maybe kind of sort of he gonna play. He might not play. It look like he is gonna play though. I ain't gonna lie, Giannis and them been having Toronto number these last few games. Last 3 or 4 games, it's been the Bucks, and I'm sticking with the Bucks. I know this is a revenge game. It's at home, but I like Giannis in him. I think he's the best player. You're giving me 3 points in my back pocket now. I'm gonna take him. I'm gonna take Giannis. I wouldn't be surprised if Toronto come in here and win though, because it is a revenge game. They at home. I won't be surprised. I mean, I won't. Next game up, we got a Orlando Magic out on the road at Atlanta. This is also a rematch game. Atlanta, right here, second game of the season. Atlanta won, at Magic, 107-111. So this is a revenge game for the Magic. Trae Young did play in that game. He had 25, so I don't know how that's going to be replaced. But Porzingis didn't play. I like Atlanta. I'm going to keep it a buck, man. I like Atlanta. Magic, not that they're not going to be, both of these are going to be two contending teams. And when I say contending, I don't mean for the championship, although some may have Magic, might can make it. Some might say Atlanta can make it when the East is in the house. Oh my God. Like they might can make it. The East is wide open. It's not just the Knicks and Cleveland. It's not just those teams. It's the Bucks. It's going to be other teams. Well, with that being said, I think Atlanta just going to get up for this game. Lost their last game on the road against Cleveland and beat the Pacers and beat Brooklyn the first game home. Second game back home, they're going to get up for this game, and you're giving me 3 in my back pocket. I'm taking the underdogs. And real quick side note, yesterday, 9 games, 6 underdogs won. So back to regular scheduled program after Sunday, it was 8 games, 7 favorites won, 1 underdog won. Then the very next day is back to the underdogs, back to the underdog. That's just a quick side note. Next game up, we got the Charlotte Hornets out on the road at Pelicans. Pelicans is underdog. I mean, Pelicans is -2.5. It was 4.5, but no Zion Williams. Zion not gonna play. I like Charlotte, but because Zion Williams is not gonna play, that's right. I'm going to take the Pelicans now because watch they get their first win without him. You can't tell me this shit ain't scripted and rigged. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go with the Pelicans. I think Charlotte is the better team. No LaMelo Ball, but I'm still going to roll with the Zionless Pelicans in this game. I'm going to take the Pelicans. Next game up should be a good one. We got the Philadelphia 76ers out on the road at Chicago. When the East is in the house, oh my God. Both teams 5-1, surprisingly, right? Like who saw that? Philly is another team if they fully healthy. Once Paul George get back, once McCain get back, they're going to have some pieces to contend in the East, if you ask me. Chicago, their first loss came against my New York Knicks. We had the Knicks that game just like we had Chicago in the game before that game. Here in this one, back at home, how many games they was on the road? One. Just one. So back at home, I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt to Chicago. I think most people probably will be on Philly, 60% with the 1.5 and 55% Chicago money line, which is basically, it's an even game if you ask me. The 1 point ain't going to really make a difference. If Philly win, they're going to win. If Chicago win, they got to win by a basket. So I'm going to go with Chicago in that game. Next game up, we got the Golden State Warriors home. Heavy favorites, giving 10.5 to the Phoenix Suns. Warriors coming off 2 straight losses, if I'm not mistaken. Lost at Indiana and lost to the Bucks. 2 Eastern teams back home now. When was the last game they played? Indiana was Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I like the Warriors to win and cover. No Jimmy Butler, maybe. Let me check RotoWire again. It's looking like Jimmy Butler may not play. He's up and he's down on RotoWire. So he's in the gray when you look at it, up and down, RotoWire. No Al Horford, I wonder why. But it's still no Dylan Brooks. It's still Jalen Green. Where's Jalen Green at? Still no Jalen Green for the Phoenix Suns. I know they just beat who they just beat. I know they just beat the Spurs, and I know they just beat the Utah Jazz. But I'm rolling with Golden State.
Now it's 9.5 now. On RotoWire is 9.5. On the CBS Sports app, it opened up at 11, but now it's 10.5. Can you see why I can't see? It's blurry. Anyway, I like the Warriors to win, and I like the Warriors to cover. Last game of the night, we got the LA Clippers at home going against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Oklahoma is favored by 7.5. No Kawhi Leonard. He's sitting out on the back-to-back. I guess he wasn't that healthy in the preseason. He is a little older, but not that much. I just talked about this Michael Jordan on the live, where he like looking at the NBA players with the side eye. Played all 82 games. Listen, y'all niggas get paid too much money. It's too much in my neck, my back, my ankle, my pinky toe, all this bubblegum shit. With that being said, though, I think this going to be this stinker right here, because everybody is taking the OKC Thunder. I'm going to take the Clippers to not lose back-to-back at home. I know Kawhi not playing, but I know this is like a funny way to bet, but I'm going to take the Clippers with that 7.5 at home. It won't surprise me at all that OKC get their first loss of the season. No team undefeated no more. Chicago went down. Spurs went down on the same day, mind you. And if you see me looking this way, I'm looking at my other camera so I can have my footage. But Spurs went down on the same day. Chicago went down. The only undefeated team left is OKC. The only team that hasn't got a victory yet is still Brooklyn, and it's still the Pelicans. I think the Pelicans win tonight. You know what I mean? I think they win tonight. I think they win tonight. With that being said, let's get to the theme music. Winner, winner, chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily 101. Coupon Gray got the hit the bat line in the air, throwing signals. All right, guys, here go the locks. It's only 6 games. We're not being greedy today. We're not ODing. We're going with Chicago to bounce back. And the play of the day is the Golden State Warriors to bounce back. So only 2 plays. Chicago Bulls at home over Philly. That's a risky one because it's kind of like even. And we're going with the Golden State Warriors to bounce back. Let me know who you like. Let me know who you're taking. Let me know where you think I'm bugging out at. Of course, I appreciate you for rocking with me. All I ask is that you hit the like button. You know what I mean? Leave a comment and rock with your boy. But y'all know who it is. It's your guy, Popovich. Y'all was just tuned in. Popovich TV. We live. We rolling. We unscripted. We authentic. That feeling back up and here one more again. Yeah, kid.